Welcome to the Party Month Recap Update. I didn't only party, so I guess we can talk about that stuff first. My parents came, and it was really fun. My Christmas tree is actually still up, even though it's January 3rd, because my roommate's not here, and I didn't want to take it down by myself, so there you have it. I met with my language partners still, which was great. One of them, I think we're really starting to become more friends than just language partners, and she got to meet my parents, and it was really cool. She's probably the person I've shared the most with on like an individual basis, and so I'm just looking forward to seeing that relationship grow as the months go on and my Russian gets better and I'm able to tell her more things about the truth. We had our school party. We told the whole story about why we celebrate Christmas and what that means in the local language with pictures and stuff, and then we had like trivia to make, not trivia, but like we asked them questions about it to make sure they understood, which was really cool, and we all sang hymns together. We also had a party with one of my more advanced classes and then one of my friends' more advanced classes, and we decorated cookies and told them, just reiterated a little bit of what we had talked about, played a Christmas themed game, and it was really great. We have this friend who's an English professor at the university here, and she brought us in for native English speaker time, and it was just me and two of my native English speaker friends, and this class full of girls who are all studying Korean and international relations, because like they want to do international relations with Korea, I guess. And they were really interesting and they were really fun, and we were like, you guys, why don't we all hang out at our apartment like in a couple days? And they were like, are you serious? And we were like, yeah. And so they came and we told them some of why we celebrate Christmas, and it was really fun, and they just seemed really excited to be able to be together because they're like really weird and strict about dorms here, and they don't really have money to go hang out in like cafes or restaurants like all the time because it just adds up really fast. So they were really excited to have just time to spend with each other and then of course with us, and so we're really looking forward to continuing to host them in the future because that's a service we can easily provide, just like couches, juice, cookies. Those are things we're good at, so excited about the possibilities that is going to afford us in the future. While my parents were here, one of my friends had asked me to come to a party. She was like, would you mind coming and having a native English speaker time at our Christmas party? And then she specifically said, I want you to tell them the good news, and I want you to tell them why we celebrate Christmas. And I was like, I literally could not ask for more. I would love to do that. And it's in English too. And my parents are going to be here, so I wasn't going to be like, no, my parents are here. I was like, my parents are coming. And she was like, there's going to be 3 of you guys. And I was like, yeah. And so we went, and it was so fun. And I let my parents do some of the sharing, and I did some of the sharing. We made a little slideshow that had pictures, and it was really cool, and it was a really great experience for all 3 of us to be able to do that together. And when my parents left, they said it was the highlight of their trip, and we did a lot of cool fun stuff like tubing, which you'll see in the supplementary video. I'll be lifting them up because one of the ladies drove me home, and she said, you know, I don't really know what you were talking about, but I could tell that it was really important to you. And I was like, I mean, yeah, it is really important to me, but I wish you had learned something. But one of the other girls texted the teacher, and she said, you know, I've never talked about the sun before. That was really interesting. Like, yes, it is. Let's talk about it more. I took a language test, and I was like, oh my gosh, this was horrible. She didn't ask me things I didn't know. It was too simple, and I didn't do very well, and I made stupid mistakes that I know how to not do, and I was just really disappointed. Well, she came to our house like the week later, and she went through the results with me, and she goes, I think we should give you advanced low, but I talked about it with your language advisor, and she said that even though you probably are advanced low, it didn't show in this specific conversation. So we'll redo the test next month or the month after, and you'll be advanced low, and it'll be perfect. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could have cried. And she brought us jam. What a cool test giver. So that went really well, and I was really, really excited about it. And then right after that, my parents came, and I mean, I've been using Russian a lot because they don't speak any Russian, so I've had to translate literally everything for them. Like, I translated 2 sermons and several other things and got us through the place we stayed in Moscow. The owner person didn't speak any English, got us through that. But yeah, I need to like hit the books. I can feel it. Today I spent 5 or 6 hours with some friends, and none of them speak English. Well, a couple of them speak a little English, but like most of the time we spent in Russian, and I can feel my brain being like you need to study. So excited to maybe do that a little and then go on vacation and then like really come back and hit the books refreshed. My new roommate's coming. In a few days, actually, like this week, a new roommate's coming. I have made her bed and cleaned her room, and I'm just really excited to have another person here. Anyway, that's my month. Christmas was great. I got a weird book called School for Brides from my boss, which I'm excited about reading. You may think that it sounds like weird sexist British literature, and that might be what it turns out to be, but it might be really fun. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.